Hello my angelic angles, it's your boy Zeonic Blader, and in this video I will be ranking each Sairus Ultra from worst to best. I will be ranking them by their overall competitive viability in the Bakugan Pro game, but enough talk, let's get on with the list. Number 5, Haos Sairus Ultra. With a Green Fist and Shield core in its lineup and a stat line of 701, this is something we would have seen from a Bakugan back in year 1. By the time Haos Sairus Ultra was released, these stats with this core lineup is a disappointment, especially since it's the main faction of Sairus. Haos Sairus Ultra does have an epic character card that adds the effect of giving a Bakugan plus 3 damage for the turn. While that's nice, it being turn 1 kind of limits it, since it's usually on turn 2 or higher when you do a damage wins play. Though if you have access to this epic character card, you probably already have access to the cards that let you do a damage wins play in turn 1. That being said, plus 3 damage in exchange for a mediocre Bakugan for the rest of their turn isn't worth it. Number 4, Ventus Sairus Ultra. Similar to its Haos counterpart, this Bakugan has the core lineup of double Green Fist and a stat line of 701. It does gain 5 damage when on a Green Fist, maxing this Bakugan at 9 damage when on the plus 3 Green Fist, which is just under the minimum 10 damage in base form we like to see. Number 3, Pyrus Sairus Ultra. Starting off with a nice core lineup of Green Fist and Helix Core, unfortunately with a stat line of 304, this Bakugan is pretty unimpressive. At the very least, if it core swaps for a Fire Fist, it can reach 10 damage on a plus 6 Fire Fist, which is good for highest damage wins plays, though there are so many other better Bakugan for that. In fact, we will be getting to that one soon. Number 2, Aurelus Sairus Ultra. Double Green Fist core lineup once again, but at least it has a stat line of 803. If it core swaps for a magic shield, it can hit the 1450 B power we like to see. Unfortunately, the trade-off isn't really worth it, especially since this Bakugan has 2 Green Fists and it is an Aurelus Bakugan. If you want to use an Aurelus Bakugan that does what Aurelus Sairus does but better, go for Aurelus Hydronoid Ultra. Number 1, Darkus Sairus Ultra. By far the best Sairus Ultra, and in my opinion, the best Bakugan people don't really talk about. Darkus Sairus Ultra has an amazing core lineup of double magic shield. It also has a stat line of 405, so while its stat line doesn't take advantage of its core lineup, it does make for the perfect Bakugan to core swap with. This Bakugan is great with Pyrus Dragonoid Ultra from Geogan Rising, as that Bakugan has 1000 base B power and a Fire Fist it doesn't really need. So you swap the cores and now Dragonoid Ultra has a whopping 1650 B power, and Sairus hits for a nice 11 damage, which is great for damage wins plays. Darkus Sairus Ultra also has a 5-cost Titan evolution with the stat line of 1206 and the effect of gaining 8 damage when on a magic shield. This is actually pretty solid, allowing it to reach a nice stat line of 1850 B power and 14 damage when on a 650 magic shield. Unfortunately, while this evolution isn't bad, evolutions are in a pretty bad spot right now because it's so much better most of the time just to use a strong base form Bakugan and spend that energy on other cards. It's disappointing, but at the very least, Darkus Sairus Ultra is great in base form when with the right team. Well, this has been Zeonic Blader with my worst to best video. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to let me know your favorite Sairus Ultra from Bakugan Armored Alliance. And if you like this video, hit the like button, or don't. I'm not the boss of you. But be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya!